What up, guys? Here's the El Camino again. Yes, I have a bunch of parts from my grandma's car that I just repaired. It's out there. Well, me and my friend repaired. He did most of the work because I don't know how to do suspension shit. Here's what's going to be going on with the car because my friend's going to be helping me with this. Actually, I pay him to do this shit because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This whole front end here is getting all removed except for the motor and the brake stuff. Everything else is coming out. Windshield wiper motor, the windshield wiper assembly, fenders, the whole front core, and that fender, wheel wells, everything's coming out. Even the AC bullshit. That's all coming out. Motor and brake booster are staying. Mainly because this bitch is getting a 350. And eventually it'll be coming there. You can see I was doing some work. I found out the reason why the car would never really run right. And that's because my distributor was fucked up. I gotta get a new distributor if I want to keep this motor, which I'm not. But this whole thing will be eventually getting all the wiring torn out. Sorry. I'm smoking and I just got acid reflex. This whole interior is coming out. The dash is coming out. Everything in here is coming out. All the wiring is coming out because we're going to trim that wiring harness, get rid of half the bullshit I don't need. Because mainly, I have so much fucking wiring for this harness, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, I have to zip tie it up out of the way. So my motor don't eat it. And by the way, yes, I was just sandblasting the rust off of it. I took a break, let my air compressor kind of cool down a little bit because I just bought a new one. I actually just bought this thing. So, it works pretty good. Just didn't know it needed to be oiled until I first got it. I was reading everything on it. And I put it together. Bought this yesterday. I assembled it last night. Gave it a quick test. Works pretty damn good. I like it. Came with a hose and a tire inflator. So I filled up my leaking tire. Eventually, this whole car is going to start getting done because the whole idea is this hood is junk. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the whole hood's warped. That's getting tossed out. Yep, there's all my sandblasting media that I was just using. By the way, that drag tire is not mine. That's my buddy's. He left it here because I was going to use it for mock-up in the rear to see if I need to cut the wheel wells out for it. I plan on getting me a set also for this car. Because as you can tell, there's plenty of room for a tire. How much room? I do not know. And yes, I did take off the chrome wheel pieces in the back. They're not going on because I'm also taking off the front and those aren't going back on. I ain't putting none of that chrome back on. The only chrome that's ever going to get put back on this is this chrome and the front dash pieces, which are here. And yes, there's a damn piggy bank. All my change goes in that bitch. But pretty soon this whole car is about to be torn apart. These doors will be coming off. Well, not time yet. Once I get new ones, these will be coming off. The mirrors I'm saving though. But the rest of those doors are junk because of the giant rust hole down there on both sides that goes all the way through. I'm getting hooked on my goddamn garage door. But everything will be coming out. As you can see, I had it. We had a garage sale, so I had to push it out and put it over here. As you can see, I have a small little area to get this car over there. I backed it in over there. The car wasn't running. We pushed it. This car don't run. It needs a battery. Because my other battery pretty much did not work. But pretty much, this whole car is going to be getting its giant makeover. Because I will be buying a whole new hood. It's going to get a 4-inch cowl hood. It's going to be getting a 350 that's just going to be built for right now, the 300 horsepower. And for me, I thought someone was coming out my house, but no. It's going to get a 350 built to 300 horsepower to start with. So it's going to go from 115 to 300. I got to change out that sub box because it wasn't going to fit like I planned. It will be getting a little bit of a sound system, mainly because I will be driving this out of state eventually. Eventually, my goal, like I told you guys, is to move down to Tennessee. I think I told you. There's a nice little dent. I pretty much leaned against my car and it dented it. Wasn't a bright idea. But nope, this whole car is getting a whole brand new makeover. It's getting a whole new paint job. It'll no longer be white. It's going to be black with candy red racing stripes just along the hood. So they're just going to be going down pretty much along the center. There's going to be probably a good, maybe that much space from the center before the racing stripe would start here. And it's going to go to here. And they're just going to be going all the way straight back. I think about here. Yeah. Nah, I might go to here with them. So from here to here, that would be a pretty good width. Motherfucking bike. This bike is going to piss me off today. 3 times now I've had to stand these bikes back up. My brother and sister need to find a new home for them. But yep, this whole thing, as you can see, I've been doing work on it. I actually took the valve cover off. It's just sitting on there. The motor is pretty damn clean, as you guys can tell. Yeah, there's some floor dry in there because mainly I had a bunch of coolant spillage. So I was cleaning it up there, and I put some floor dry up on there just to help it clean. I got to vacuum this all out. But the motor's pretty damn good. Those springs and everything's good. The motor's clean. Still don't know why I had the big old smoking issue. But I did know if I was to even keep this motor, I have to do a whole new seal replacement. This is actually the valve cover seal. It's so dry rotted and damn bad, it's no longer good. And why I spend all that money when I can go buy a 350 for a decent price and go through and build that? Yes, I kind of do have a little bit of a southern accent. I was down in Tennessee not long ago, like last September. And since then I had a bit of a southern accent since. It comes and goes. But pretty much, whole car's getting redone. I gotta take all these old car parts to a scrapyard so I can get my money for them. But, like I said, whole car's getting a makeover. It's gonna be fast eventually. The only thing I gotta do is take this puppy off here, this leaking tire. I'm gonna try and see if that drag tire will fit over here. I just can't fuck it up. If I fuck it up, my friend's gonna kill me because those are not cheap. I don't know why he trusts me with this thing over here. I was told I was gonna give it a try and see if it'll fit. But that's all for right now, guys. You had there was a startup video on YouTube of this thing when I got it back up and running originally. But I kind of lost that video, but I do have a video or two that I posted through Facebook, through some messengers, and then I'm going to probably go see if I can pull those up, save them, and post them up on here. My cigarette went out. Lovely. But yep, this whole thing is getting a brand new makeover. Pretty much to start with, front end, like I told you guys, is all coming apart. I got to pick up a hood, but that's not going to happen until I get the new motor. So, new motor, I get first. And also I gotta get another vehicle so that way I can go down to Ohio and pick up the hood I want, come picking it up from Summit Racing. And that's the closest Summit Racing dealer, well, not dealership, goddammit. Part of the store that would sell that hood. So I'm going down to Tennessee to pick it up. Other than that, the car's pretty much, whoa, focus. There we go. The car's pretty much getting done. I know you guys haven't seen it for a while. I did a little sandblast test back up here to see if it would strip paint. It actually does. It does decent. Not as good as I would like. I gotta get a certificate fed sandblaster, however you pronounce it. Because I just have this little puny thing. It does the job for removing rust, as you guys can see. It removed all the rust here, except for I haven't done here yet. So that little section there going down I haven't done yet. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I don't know why I bother even trying to sandblast. I was just testing this, so I decided, let's see what would happen. I filled up that tire with enough air just to move the car around. The valve stem's broke on it, so it needs to be repaired. And I don't know who broke it, but it shouldn't have been broke because those were decent valve stems. But probably the next thing, my next paycheck is probably gonna get saved up for this new motor. There's a shop around my neighborhood area, not too far from me. They have 350 motors that they yank from cars when they do motor swaps for like more high-end performance vehicle motors and that. So I'm gonna probably go over there, see how much they want for one of those 350s that they yanked out. See if they have any ones that are in good running shape. Maybe I can just toss it in here for the hell of it. Who knows? But if they have one that I can buy, I'll go through and get it. If not, it's called I'm getting a motor block from Summit Racing. And it's going to be a dart block. That's still 350, able to handle up to 800 horsepower. That's what it's rated for. The block itself, that is. It's not a built block or anything, it's just rated up to 800 horsepower. And that's what I'm going to put in here, because I plan on putting about 700 horsepower into this car. For starts, for right now, for shits and giggles. That's going to be a massive jump from 115 horsepower to 100 and something. It's more than the horsepower range for torque. This car had no get up and go. Now I want get up and go. I like to go fast. So the start's going to be probably about 300 horsepower, less torque than that. Unless I can actually get a torque number higher than 300, who knows. And it's going to be straight piped. The exhaust is pretty much just going to be dumped, angled towards the ground. Probably like right in front of the rear axle. It's going to be loud. I'll tell you that. It will be loud. But for right now, that's going to be all. I'm signing off. This is Michael. Have a nice one.